Hey guys, we are going to finish the rest of the site plan and finish off all the annotations. I think I last left you off with showing you how to create this table with detail lines. So just really quickly, you just want to make a copy of that, and then you can obviously cancel that, and then you can edit these tables to give you that other here, just like that. All right. What do we call this one? Obviously, I need you to make it like this with the proper grids, but this is a floor area table. So you're just going to change the text. Floor. Sorry. Okay, so it's that easy. So let's get to kind of creating these legends today. So what is a legend? Legend is basically a chart that's stating, if I show you this symbol here, because in architecture we use a lot of symbols, what I mean is it's a door tag. If you see this, hexagon symbol, what I mean is a window tag. So every office has their own symbol legend. In general, most legends are somewhat universal, at least kind of standard to the architecture profession. And then they also have some that are very specific in their own office. So for instance, in your case, we're only going to do the door tag, window tag, room tag, and revision tag. The slope symbol is actually custom created that I use in our office, so you won't find that in your Revit library. And these two register symbol for HVAC, they are part of Revit, but I'm not going to have you guys bring that in because you got to import it in. So let's first create this symbols legend because you want to place it in multiple parts of your sheets wherever you guys are using this particular symbol to tell the viewer or the blueprint reader, when you see this kind of shape, this is what I mean. All right, so to create a legend, you're going to go down here to your project browser. You're going to right click and you're going to go to new legend, and we're going to name it. So now I have a symbols legend. Think of it as just a blank sheet of paper, and I have my site plan. So what I'm going to do is I have both sheets open or views open. I'm going to type WT so I can kind of get a reference of what I'm doing here. And on the symbols legend, you're going to go to annotate and then pick this icon that says symbol. So you're going to put in the symbol family that you want to represent. So in this case, I'm going to type door, and here's a door tag, and I just place it there. And then I am going to place a window tag, then a room tag, and let's put our last one here, revision tag. So I have 4 symbols, and actually let's go ahead and put the north arrow and the reference bubbles. So let's go back here, symbols, north. The Revit default one is slightly different than my symbol, but it's okay. That one should be no arrow. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so I have all of these symbols. I'm going to go ahead and close this window so I can maximize my view here. And basically this is a sheet of paper, so then you can organize it and rearrange it the way you wish. If you really like, you can type RP for reference plane, and you can give it a nice tight line. Kind of move these things in so that they all kind of line up. Totally up to you guys. Alright, and then now you just want to annotate next to it, telling the viewers what that is, right? So that's going to be a simple text. And I'll just put one right here, and I'll just say door tag. Obviously that text is super big, so I'm going to pick our 3/32. Come on, let's move. Sometimes I like to just kind of put it right over there and then move it across. CC for copy. Alright, so that centering didn't work very well. I'm actually going to do something different here. I'm just going to get rid of all this. Just move it closer. Sorry guys, spending a lot of time on a lot of nonsense, but a little bit picky in terms of spacing for me, just naturally. So, but anyhow, you guys can arrange it any way you like. And then you're going to come here and erase that window tag. This will be called the room tag. And this is called the revision tag. And then, of course, I'd like you guys to finish it out. You know, organize these things, put the names next to them or what the symbols are called. We're also going to put a larger text here and name that symbol schedule. Symbol legend. Jeez, terrible spelling tip. Okay. So now I've created a symbol legend that I can use to drag to anywhere I wish. Let me go back to our sheets here, go to our site plan, and let's say we want our symbol legend to be here. Come here, drag this over, and there we go. Okay. And of course you guys are going to create one for your legend for all the hatch patterns that you've used. And so please match the hatch pattern with what you'll want to say. So if you used a different hatch for landscaping, feel free to do that. And then just write landscaping next to it. As a matter of fact, let's just do one now. Well, actually, let's make sure that this view, because we already have our title symbol legend. There's no sense in having a title there. And let me show you how to change that. So this is a viewport, meaning it's showing one of the views on the sheet. And every viewport actually has a reference number and the name of the particular view. In this case, we call it the symbols legend. So that's what it shows and the scale that it's showing. But we want this to be title list because I already have a title on here. Therefore, we want to have a viewport title that doesn't show the title itself. So if you come down here to edit type, you have right now one viewport title called viewport 1, and I'm going to duplicate that, and I'm going to say viewport with no title, and quite simply put none, right? So basically, if you choose viewport 1, it'll show a title. If you show viewport with no title, it'll just toggle it none. So when I come here, that disappears. Oops, now I got to get rid of that line. Show extension line. There we go. So now let's do the other symbol. I'll do one or two of these hatch. So I'm going down here to legends. I'm going to make a new legend called, let's just do it this way, site legend. Again, it gives me a clean sheet. In this case, I am going to create from scratch a region fill. And you can do whatever size you want, but let's say 2 foot by 2 foot, let's say, in scale. And then this hatch is going to be whatever hatch you have loaded and whatever hatch you guys use. So if you guys use this particular pattern, for instance, this wood number 1, and then you're using that as grass, that's where you're going to put your text, TX, that represents grass. And of course, this is also going to be a 3/32. And then now it's as simple as copying both of these things to the amount of different hatches that you're going to use in your project. And then simply come to this particular hatch and then just change the type, and then whatever you guys want to name that. So if that's concrete, that'll be concrete. Alright, let's just do 2 more here. Let's just use crosshatch like that, and we're going to say maybe if you're doing a room addition, whatever you crosshatch, that's going to be new construction. Grass. We'll just do planting. I have no idea here. We'll do wood 2. When you see that, that's the planting area, right? But you guys should have been able to import a few of those pattern files that I've given to you guys. Please save them for your future work. They're actually pretty useful, and I hope that you can find them useful. And then we're going to call this site legend. So now we have that view done. I can come back to my site plan and then just drag this in. Again, it's showing by default the title. So now I should have one that says with no title. Alright guys, so now you have your symbols and your site legend done. The next video we will work on importing a vicinity map and really doing a sheet index. This stuff here, the building code and the general notes code, I actually want you guys to type it out. So basically you're going to just use a text tool and you're going to type all this stuff out. The only thing that you do not have to do is to do this little revision cloud with the revision triangle. All right, but I expect you guys to type this out, read it, try to understand what it's trying to say. It'll be a good, reference for you guys just in terms of architecture. And we'll see you guys in the next video.